What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 thrift finds of the year. So I almost put the thrift and the flea market finds in one video, but I kind of had too many. So I was like, I might as well just make two separate lists for them. So I'm going to start with the thrift finds and then I'll do the flea market finds in the next couple days. It was kind of hard narrowing some of my favorite finds down, but I think I did a pretty decent job with the top 10. Honestly, other than the top 3 on the list, the rest of them could go in any order. This shirt that I'm actually wearing almost made the list. It was one that I found at the thrift not too long ago for $5.99. It's got the big back hit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the list. So obviously a lot of these I'm not going to have in hand because it's either in storage or I've sold it already. But the first item on the list is going to be the only toy on the list. The rest of them is all clothing, but this one I had to put on the list because it was one of my favorite finds. That was the 10-inch Lugia figure that I found from 1999. And if you guys watch the videos regularly, you know that I collect old Pokemon stuff. So that one was pretty cool to find. I think I paid $4.99 for it if I remember correctly. And that figure sells for about 100 to 120 bucks. So I was happy paying that for that one. Coming in at number 9 was the Sports Specialties Jets Snapback that I found. What made this one even better is that it was brand new. Ended up selling that hat for around $150, so definitely had to throw that one on the list. Coming in at number 8 was a shirt that I recently found, and when I posted it on Instagram, a lot of people actually messaged me and was like, I would have never guessed that shirt was worth that much. And it was the Paramore Riot shirt that I found for $4.99 recently. It was an all-over print. Unfortunately, it was a smaller size, so I'm probably gonna sit on it for a minute, but I should be able to get anywhere between $150 to $200 for that one. Paramore fans are kind of crazy, I guess. Coming in at number 7 was the tie-dye big print Bob Marley tee I found. Ended up grabbing that shirt for only $7, and I actually just ended up letting it go recently for $100. So for only $7, definitely a great find on that one. Coming in at number 6 was the Porsche 959 Crewneck that I found on the 80s Hanes tag. It was like an Intel promotional thing. What's faster than a 959? And then on the back was the Intel chip. So I ended up picking up that Crewneck for $5.99, $6. If I had to guess, I think I could have got about $150 to $200 for that one, but I ended up selling it to a friend of mine for a very good price because they're into Porsche stuff. But if I did end up selling it, I think I could have got about $150 to $200. Then coming in at number 5 was the Bocek Jersey that I found from 2000, the vintage Nike one. Ended up grabbing that for $13 and it ended up selling for $200. It was the vintage long sleeve one. Usually any long sleeve soccer jersey is worth grabbing, so I knew that one was worth grabbing. I didn't know it was really worth that much until I started doing more research on it. But to sell something for $200, I paid $13 for. Happy with that. Coming in at number 4 was the Coogi Sweater that I actually found for only $2.99. I remember finding that one on the rack. I saw the sleeve and think in my head I was like, oh, it's just a Coogi style sweater, some weird brand. But then I pulled it off the rack and it was an actual Coogi sweater. And the best part was it was only $2.99, and I ended up selling that one for $200 as well. Coming in at number 3 was the Killer Instinct tee with Spinal on it, the skeleton dude. That one I ended up grabbing for only $2.59. What's funny on that one, it was actually on a rack that the lady working there pulled out, but she didn't want to let me look through the rack. I saw like a graphic on it. I didn't know what it was, but I was like, if something was telling me to go grab that shirt and look at it. But as I tried to look through the rack, she basically told me to move. So I kind of had to wait for her to take it off her rolly rack and put it on the rack. And then as soon as she did that, I went and grabbed it and it ended up being that shirt. $2.59. And if I had to put a price on that one, I'd probably say about $150 to $200 as well. And that one I can actually show you guys because it's right here in my personal collection. Here it is right here, the Killer Instinct Spinal tee. That one is on the Marina tag. And like I said, I got it for $2.59. And this is one that I wear all the time. I see a couple of other Killer Instinct shirts every now and then, but I hardly see this one. Coming in at number 2, this would have made number 1, but I think the number 1 thing, honestly, it's kind of like priceless to me. But coming in at number 2, let me say it right this time because you guys have no idea how many people had to tell me that I said the name wrong. It was the vintage Mana shirt, the big graphic. I think it was 1998 that I got for $30. So YouTube wasn't that bad, but when I posted that clip on TikTok, every single comment I got was about how I said the name wrong. I was actually joking around on Instagram. I was like, maybe I should just start saying everything wrong so that way I get more comments in the comment section, because everybody had to stop by and tell me how I said the name wrong. If I had to put a price on it personally, I think I could have got maybe about like $300 to $400 for it. I think out of everything I've ever found while doing this, that was the item that I got like hit up the most about, whether it was through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Everybody wanted that shirt, even Facebook, even like friends of mine that don't even like watch my YouTube channel and stuff wanted that shirt. But one of the first people that actually hit me up about that shirt was the homie Gio, the one that I buy all my like mystery sneaker boxes, vintage boxes from. He was interested in it. He was actually going to be going to their concert in like a month from then, but he really wanted the shirt, so I went ahead and traded him the tee for a mystery box of sneakers, because I felt like it was my turn to return the favor. So that's where that one went. I still have people to this day still messaging me asking about it, but it's gone, so you guys can leave me alone about it. But yeah, that was number 2, almost number 1. But then I remembered the one item that I grabbed this year at the thrift store, that it's something as rare as that Minaj shirt was, this has to be even more rare than that. And this is actually an item that I do want to get framed and hang on the wall. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I did get this for only $20, and that is the Nike Eric Costin Kobe Bryant jersey right here, autographed by Eric Costin himself, brand new with tags, size large. On the front you have Nike Skateboarding 24 Kobe Bryant, Eric Costin, like I said, autographed, and then Costin number 24 on the back. For you guys that don't know, this jersey was actually made for the Costin 1, the Kobe Bryant collaboration. And from my understanding, the only places that got these jerseys were certain skate shops that were selling the shoes. I posted it in a Nike SB group that I'm a part of on Facebook, and there was actually a couple people that gave me some info on it, and one person who actually had the same jersey and actually told me like how you can get it. And apparently they're pretty rare to come by. What's crazy is I actually forgot I even had this until I was going through my videos and trying to figure out like what I wanted to put on the list. And I saw this in a thumbnail and I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about this. It was in the back of my closet hanging on a hanger. So I do want to get like a shadow box to frame it and hang it on the wall. So I'm probably going to be doing that pretty soon now. And honestly, I couldn't even put a price on it because I have no idea like what something like this would sell for. But I don't know. You guys, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think. And let me know down in the comments if you would have put this at number 1 or the shirt at number 1. I know a lot of y'all probably would put the shirt at number 1, but personally, I'm gonna go with the Costin Kobe jersey. So those are my top 10 thrifted finds for this year. Honestly, there's probably some more stuff that I completely missed and forgot about. I know there was a couple of like expensive Mitchell & Ness jerseys that I found. I think there was another Coogi sweater that I found, a couple other things, but I think this list was pretty solid. So let me know what was your favorite find down in the comments, and then I will see you guys soon with the flea market top 10 video. Later.